About 20 European leaders and representatives of other nations met in Paris to discuss the war in Ukraine. The host French President Emanuel Macron announced some new steps to try and boost military aid for Ukraine. Now, Macron has said that the Russian defeat is crucial for security and stability in Europe, while also adding that the leaders had gathered to send Russian President Vladimir Putin a message of European determination on Ukraine. He further said that Moscow is actually showing more aggressive nature, not just in Ukraine, but also in general, highlighting that he cannot rule out sending troops on the ground in Ukraine.
Everything was discussed in a free and direct manner tonight. There was no consensus today to send troops onto the ground in a manner that's official, assumed and endorsed. But on the dynamic, nothing should be excluded. We will do everything so that Russia cannot win this war. We should not exclude that there might be a need for security that then justifies some elements for deployment. But I've told you very clearly what France maintains as its position, which is a strategic ambiguity that I stand by. Nothing should be excluded to pursue our goals.
The leaders in Paris also discussed the formation of a new coalition to supply Ukraine with missiles and bombs of medium and long range. The Dutch Prime Minister said that the Netherlands will contribute about $108 million to a Czech initiative to purchase ammunition for Ukraine from countries across the world. Now, according to the Czech Prime Minister, as many as about 15 countries have shown interest in this Dutch initiative. In Paris, the countries have been asked to come up with plans over the course of the next 10 days to deliver more ammunition for Ukraine to use in the battlefield. Earlier, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had said that Kiev had received less than a third of the 1 million artillery shells that the European Union had promised to deliver. The pledge was made by EU last year. However, in January, it acknowledged that it will not be able to supply even half of the initial 1 million shells that were promised. In Paris, Macron said that a leap is now required from the West in its approach, while also adding that the leaders should now consider the transformation of the threat from a military and a strategic point of view. Meanwhile, writing on his personal blog, EU's foreign policy chief Josep Borell has said that Europe is now in danger with two wars on its doorstep. Josep Borell has also added that the era of Western dominance has indeed definitively ended. On the other hand, Vladimir Putin has vowed to boost the military ability of the Russian special forces. The Russian president has vowed to increase the mobility and striking potential of Russia's special operation forces, and the Russian special forces have been involved in Moscow's invasion of Ukraine since 2022. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.